Good evening. Attacks against Asian Americans increasing over the past year, and it's not only a concern for people across the country, but definitely here in Middle Tennessee as well.
That's right, Carrie. News Channel 5's Kelsey Gibbs spoke with local members of the Asian Pacific Island community who say it will take everyone's support to end violence and racism.
It's not like since the pandemic happened and the inflammatory language is used, then we got scared. That fear and pain has always been there. It's only been exacerbated by the pandemic.
Asian Americans were subjected to nearly 3,800 hate incidents over the last year, according to a new report released by Stop AAPI Hate. Numbers that aren't surprising to those who witnessed it.
An incident had occurred during the pandemic where I was outright called a piece of trash and by a stranger at a gas station, and so no, I don't feel safe.
Kit, Stephanie, and Joseph are members of the advocacy group Asian Pacific Islander of Middle Tennessee.
None of this was unexpected, I think, from our community. And I think it's an important part to really recognize this is just one part of a long continuum of history of violence and racism towards our communities.
Authorities are not calling the 8 murders in Atlanta massage parlors that killed 6 women of Asian descent racially motivated. But these members say recent violent attacks against Asian Americans isn't something that just started in 2020. But they admit things haven't gotten better.
When you're seeing, again, elected officials who are using their public platform to perpetuate hateful rhetoric and feed into that growing resentment and hate that has already been established, it gets really dangerous.
They're asking for help that goes beyond a social media post and instead support for organizations and businesses in the API communities.
Beyond tolerance, that we can hopefully move towards celebration and actually lifting all of each other up and begin to recognize like Joseph said, the richness of our communities.
Kelsey Gibbs, News Channel 5.